So, let me try to get through this video. I'll explain to you why I'm not feeling so good. So I got my notes right here. So 25 weeks, the baby is currently at 1.7 pounds, which it's getting up there. And a couple of my apps said it was the size of a cabbage. A Napa cabbage. Do you guys know what a Napa cabbage is? So, but I have 3 apps, and I say like they all fluctuate. So one app says it's like over a foot long. Another app says it's 9 inches long. Who really knows what size the baby is? But let me recap this week. So on my first day of 25 weeks, I actually went to a graduation. And it was a long day because I had worked all day. And then I went to this graduation in the afternoon, and then I went to dinner. That was a long day, and that was the first time I think I had started to actually feel like can't do as much because I'm pregnant. So I was getting a little bit of cramping, especially my back. My back was aching. So I had actually brought a couple of things I had recently purchased, which I think I mentioned last week, but I didn't show it to you guys. So one thing I brought with me was this wedge pillow. It's called Hiccapop. That's the brand. So it's a wedge pillow that I'm actually using as a back brace right now. But I bought it for multiple purposes. So I'm using it to sit, and it's supporting my back, which is great. I actually brought it to the graduation to sit on because I had gone to a graduation last weekend, and it was like the chairs were so hard and it was uncomfortable. But I didn't end up using it. But this little wedge pillow has been coming in handy. It's kind of just like a nice little additional pillow, you know, in addition to my big pregnancy pillows and my regular bed pillows. So I've used it like when I'm sleeping on my side, I use it to support my back. Because like I said, my back's been kind of hurting. Using it right now to prop myself up. I use it a lot in bed underneath my back to just kind of prop myself up because it's got that nice little wedge shape. So I brought that with me, but I didn't end up using it. But I'm really kind of trying to use it now so that way when I go on my baby moon in 2 weeks, I can bring it with me, and hopefully it will kind of get me through the hotel stays and the plane ride and stuff like that. So more details on that to come, but it's by Hiccapop. I got on Amazon, just like how I get everything from Amazon. My husband's like, he thinks I'm being overboard with all of my maternity purchases, but I love anything that makes my life easier, and I'm all about like little gadgets, so I figure why not buy it if it makes pregnancy easier. It wasn't that expensive, it was like 20 bucks, something like that. But I told him, I was like, you're lucky that I'm just buying things here and there, like I'm not even going crazy. And I'm not going through like crazy pregnancy moodiness or like hunger, like extreme hunger requests. Like he's got it easy because I've been pretty low key. So I'm like, don't be complaining about my little hauls. So speaking of a haul, let me go grab it. I wanted to show you something else. This is a pregnancy support belt. So I heard a lot of people talking about these on apps and stuff. And basically, it almost reminds me of like a weightlifter's belt. But this goes in the front, and then it Velcros in the back. And it's kind of supposed to support your belly from like weighing you down and giving you back pain and stuff. So I actually wore it to that graduation underneath a dress. When you saw my 24-week bump date video, last week's bump date video, that gray dress, that's what I actually wore to the graduation. So I wore it underneath, and it seemed to work out good. So I'll show it to you at the very end, but it makes it feel like nice and supported, and I'm only going to get bigger, so I might as well just buy it now. So I wore that to the graduation, and I also bought that pillow, which everybody probably thought was weird bringing that, but I did anyways. Let's see. I finally got some new stuff this week. I got a couple of things from Target, like some shoes and clothing, which are like maternity, which I think are going to be really cute. Like if you've been to Target recently, you might have seen the shoe collection, especially the sandals are so freaking cute. I was like, what? Like I bought 3 pairs of sandals, and I bought sandals that I thought would be easy to slip on and they would be comfortable, because as I get farther along, I heard you can't tie shoes and you just need to slip on. So I bought a couple also for the baby moon, and I had that in mind. And the dress I'm wearing is actually from Target. So this is a maternity dress, midi length. I'll show it to you during the bump shot. But I've been wanting a black and white midi dress with like short sleeves, because I think it's such a cute staple, and you can kind of dress it up or down. I may bring this with me on the baby moon as well, we'll see. But I will cover all those new items as well as a haul from Zulily that finally came in. So Zulily is kind of like a daily deal site with multiple brands. The problem is that it takes so long to ship. So it's cheap and great in that sense, but it takes forever. So I'm going to do another maternity haul. So hopefully, they said that those items are the second batch is coming in a couple of days. So I'll show you the Target haul as well as the Zulily haul, okay? And then I did have a doctor's appointment this week. So I was 25 weeks. And it was just like a quick update. We have appointments every 4 weeks. So I met with my OBGYN. The first thing you do whenever you go to the doctor's appointment is you pee in a cup. And I never have enough pee. Like I only get a little teeny bit out. But they do that so they can test to see if you have like elevated sugar or high blood pressure. You can tell from the pee apparently. So I have to do that every single time. But the big thing about this appointment was I was doing my glucose test. So the glucose tests for preeclampsia, which is high blood. No, my bad. The glucose test for gestational diabetes, which so this is how it works. I actually saved the bottle so you guys could see. So they give you this like a really sweet drink, and you're supposed to drink it within an hour of your appointment. And then exactly at around 1 hour, they have to draw, excuse me, they have to draw your blood, and then the blood with your sugar levels kind of shows whether or not you might have gestational diabetes. So we'll see if I fail this test, and if I fail it, I have to come back for a 3-hour gestational diabetes test. So I don't know, this drink was so sweet, it kind of made me go like I was like, I don't really like sugar sweet stuff. People say it reminds them of like really sweet Gatorade or really sweet flat soda. So it's not huge, but it was kind of like a lot to get down. And as soon as you drink it, you can't have food, water, mints, nothing for an hour, and then you get your blood drawn. So I got my blood drawn, and they took 3 vials. So I think they're going to test for that as well as like anemia and something else. So we'll hear back in a little bit about that. She also, when she had me lie down on my back, she broke out the measuring tape, which she's never done before. So I'm thinking she did a like cervical measure to make sure that it was growing okay. I've never seen her measure me, but she said I was growing normal. So up to this date, I've gained 6.6 pounds, and I'm 25 weeks. So she said I'm progressing normal. According to my app, I'm a little bit under the trend of gaining weight, but again, I started out with a higher BMI, a little bit thicker. So I'm fine, I'm doing fine. Let's see, like I said, we are planning our baby moon, so I think we finally know where we're gonna go and everything. We're booking our flights this weekend. We're getting a buddy pass from Adrian's friend. Yay! It makes a huge difference, like with international flights. And hopefully we'll be able to upgrade to economy comfort, because, you know, you can take, I mean, just going on a flight as it is. So I'm still having that residual sickness from last week. It's just like a lot, you know. So we told the doctor about the baby moon, and she was like, well, technically, like, I don't really recommend that you fly international after 24 weeks because the baby's technically viable, so I could give birth and have the baby survive, and it would be in the NICU if it did survive. So I do have a friend who gave birth at 25 weeks pregnant. So when I travel, I'll be exactly 28 weeks pregnant. And she was saying, you know, let's say you have the baby when you're abroad. Do you want to have your baby internationally? And I was like, I really want to go on this trip. So she wasn't saying no, but she was like, you know, you just need to consider the risks and think about it. So I think we're still going to go. But technically, I looked up all the different flight restrictions. You can travel up to 32 weeks pregnant without a doctor's note. So 32 weeks after that, you need a doctor's note to fly. And then after 36 weeks, usually you cannot fly after that. But there's a little bit difference on some airlines. But the 2 airlines I'm flying, that I looked it up, I can fly and I don't need a note. So I have heard some people say that, like, there was something in the news about a lady who got denied flight going on a flight, even though she was 28 weeks or 29 weeks and she like was within the restrictions, but they can just deny you. And I think because she looked really big, and I'm just gonna wear really loose clothes and try to minimize the bump, and I should be okay. So I don't know, just letting you know about it. So it's up to you whether or not you want to take the risk, but I think I'll be fine. The baby is normal so far. Nothing, I'm not having pregnancy complications. So we're gonna take it easy on this baby. I'm not telling you exactly where yet because I'm gonna reveal it on my upcoming packing for my baby boon video. But we're gonna take it really easy and not try to overdo it. All right, so today was the last day of 25 weeks, and I was like, oh, it was a pretty, you know, simple week, besides my getting over this chest cold and coughing up a bunch of stuff still. By the way, my doctor told me that it sounds like it's a viral thing, and usually you get over a viral infection within 2 to 3 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks, so she said they wouldn't give me any antibiotics unless I was past 3 weeks and I was still sick. So she said I could take the Mucinex, which I could take Mucinex, which I've been doing, and my inhaler, which she had prescribed early on when I was having allergies. And that's pretty much all I've been doing, along with a humidifier. Sometimes I'll put a little Vicks, have a little cough drop, and drink some fluids, and then sit up right. Those are the ways I've been trying to deal with it, but it's rough because today I woke up in a lot of pain. So I woke up with, first of all, my legs were cramping, which I have heard that's a symptom. So I was like, oh, great. But I actually I have my hot compresses, I heated it up, elevated my legs, and it went away. Like I fell back asleep for a couple hours, and the leg cramps went away, which is great. What did not go away, and you might see me holding it right here, is I don't know if I pulled something in my stomach, but on my right side, it hurts so bad. Like it feels like I pulled a muscle. And especially when I cough, which is probably every 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, I cough because I still have congestion that I'm trying to cough up. It hurts so bad that I have to hold my stomach. And it just hurts. Like it feels like I pulled something, so I Googled it. And apparently some people are like, oh, it's a ligament pain. And then one lady was like, I had a cold and I was coughing, and she said she might have strained a muscle. I'm wondering if that's what happened to me because I've been coughing a lot. Somebody said that maybe it's a hernia, but I don't think it's that. It's just, I don't know. So what I did is I've been putting like a warm compress right on my side. I took 2 Tylenol, and I've been just kind of taking it easy. I tried to do my workout stretching video. I knew I shouldn't work out because even if I bend over a little bit or twist, like it hurts. So I was like, maybe if I do my yoga stretching video, it will limber me up. So I went downstairs, did the 5-minute warm-up, and as soon as the yoga video had me bend over, like to touch it was only to touch like your knees. Like it hurt so bad, so I was like, okay, don't even try it. I was like literally 1 minute into the video, I was like, nope, I just need to let it chillax. So it's been hurting so bad, and I have to teach all day tomorrow and all day Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for the makeup school. So I'm hoping that it goes away by that. If not, I'm just gonna have to be extremely sedentary. And I know my assistant sprained her ankle last weekend, so it's just a hot mess. So, but I can make it through. I have lots of students to help me. So that sucks. Has that ever happened to you guys? Let me know if it has, what you guys did. But yeah, oh my god, it's like the worst. And my husband's not here to baby me, so I'm just like, just doing that, moving my head, like, I felt the pain. So it definitely feels like I pulled a muscle. That's what it feels like. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you guys, which I thought was really funny. I really have only bought, in terms of black long leggings, I only have 1 pair of maternity leggings. I do have 2 capri black leggings, but the rest of my leggings are all from like pre-pregnancy. So this was the 1 pair I bought from Zulily. I showed them before on a bump date. They have like an expandable waist. See, like that. But as soon as I got them, I was like, these look a little cheap because they're just like that cotton that kind of fades. And it was like feeling a little bit like see-through, so you can see through it. And I just felt like the legs didn't feel like, they felt like tight, even though the belly felt really big. So I've worn these a good bit, not like every day or anything, but I bought these, and I've probably worn them for the last maybe 6 weeks or so, but on and off, because I have a lot of other pants to rotate. look what happened. Do you see that? The crotch is all ripped up. That's one spot that's ripped. And then it's ripped at the very top too. So pretty much the whole butt crack is exposed. So I really can't wear these out because it's also really thin right there. Like it's stretched. So the more I wear it, I know it's just going to rip completely. So these are going to have to retire. I might wear them at home when I don't care, but definitely not out. So I don't have any more long leggings, which is like a staple. I want to get some really good maternity leggings, but I don't want to spend an arm and a leg. I've bought leggings. I have a pair of capri black leggings from Ross, a pair of black kind of jegging leggings, which I don't like because they sag because the jean material is a little toe heavy. And then I have a pair of capri ones from Target. I tried on a pair of long ones from Target and I didn't like them because the color was a little off black. So, do you guys have any recommendations? I'm sure you do. I don't want to spend more than $40 if I can help it. Maybe 50 max. It'll be better if it was 20, 25, 30. Okay? I'm a budget girl. Like, I just don't want to spend all that. So, if you have recommendations for maternity leggings, please let me know because I need your help. So, especially, I'm going to try to pick up a pair before I go on my baby moon, which I'll be taking my baby moon June 18th, 19th. That's when I'll leave. So, I have about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks before I leave. So, if anything, I can get a pair before then. So, just let me know. I've been doing some research online, but I haven't found anything that I've been positive of. So, with that all said, let's go ahead and show you guys the bump. Let me not strain my side. It hurts just to get up, so let me get up gently and show you this bump. Okay, so I actually put the maternity support belt on so you guys can see what it looks like. So it's good because it's also mesh, so it helps you breathe, and then it feels really good on. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this. I find that when I wear this under dresses, it's really helpful, especially because you know, it doesn't have a band like my maternity pants. So that's what the belt looks like. Obviously, you wear it underneath the clothes. So this is the Target dress I was telling you about. And let me show you what it looks like without that. So here is the bump. If you're wondering what this is a little baby outfit that I bought for my friend's upcoming shower. She's having a boy, so it's not for this little one, it's for a different one. She's only 3 weeks ahead of me. So here's the bump. So as you can see, it's kind of like a fitted dress. It's got the ruching on the side. It goes down to my calves. And I'll show this in the maternity haul video. But this is what the bump looks like. It's definitely big. Okay. From the front. Hello, baby. Baby's been kicking up a storm. Like at this point, it's like, ugh. Like every time she kicks, my whole belly shakes. Alright, and then here's the side. So I actually have my leggings, my Capri House leggings underneath this. So I can show it to you, show you the bump without it. So this is it. Oh. Front. No stretch marks yet. The linea negra is still little. It's still pretty faint. And this is the side. And this is where I feel like I pulled a muscle. So, yeah. Please let this go away tomorrow. I've been trying to take it easy today. And I also have like a shoulder strain. But that's because I was sitting up weird when I went back to sleep this morning because of my belly. So that's not anything I'm concerned about. That's just kind of like I slept weird. But the belly is like, it feels like a pulled muscle. So anyways, that was my 25-week update. So I have my 24-week 2-part vlog, which I think I might try to upload Monday and the next Monday. So it might be already up. It's really long. It's like an hour 15 minutes for part 1 and an hour 15 minutes for part 2. So because I really had so much like footage like from my week, and I really like got really real about it. Like I followed you. I mean, I woke up with you. I went to work. I worked out. I was in the makeup room. I went to wedding gigs. Like, it was a long, long lot of footage. But I've never filmed a regular vlog, so I kind of wanted to show you a lot of things you guys have never seen about my life, including a tour of this room, a tour of where I work out, tour of the makeup studio. So, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out makeupbyrunrun.com, where I'll have a full post with a recap of everything, all my symptoms, and these products that I mentioned will be on the blog as well as listed below. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, and make sure to hit the notification bell. I upload every Thursday. Mondays and Thursdays is a goal, but definitely every Thursday will be a bump date, and Mondays are like an extra video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.